Dear students, today we are starting a new lesson, that is the fifth lesson, straight line of part 1. Before going to learn about straight line in detail, we need to understand some terminologies related to this. First one, locus. Locus means a set of points in a plane which satisfy certain geometrical condition or conditions. We can describe this as in set builder form, that is L is equal to set of all P such that P is a point in the plane and P satisfies the given geometrical condition. Here P is the representative of all points which satisfies the conditions. So in L, and L is called the locus of point P. Now locus is a set of many points. The locus can also be described as the route or path of a point which moves while satisfying that required conditions. Example, planets in solar system. We know that planets are in constant motion around the sun in their particular paths or orbits, and there is an attractive force between or gravitational force between the sun and planets, so that they will not move other than the respective orbits. Example, let us see some loci. Loci or locus. Loci is the plural form of locus. The perpendicular bisector of segment AB is the set of all points, or the set M is equal to set of all points P such that P is a point such that PA is equal to PB. That is, perpendicular bisector means what? The line passing through the middle and which is perpendicular. So we can describe this locus as the set of all points such that PA is equal to PB. That is, the points on the line satisfying this condition. Now the bisector of angle AOB is the set of all point P such that P is equidistant from OA and OB. That is, it is angle AOB. Therefore, we will get the set of all point P such that angle POA is equal to angle POB. That is, that perpendicular bisector or the bisector of the angle divides the angle AOB into two equal angles. So, we can define these two ways. Now, the plural form, I have already told, it is loci. Now, equation of locus. If the set of points whose coordinates satisfy a certain equation in x and y and is same as the set of points on a locus, that is, the points satisfying the equation and the points on the locus are same, then we say that the equation is said to be the equation of the locus. Now, shift of origin. Let O dash HK be a point in the xy plane and the origin be shifted to this O dash. The initial origin is O and it is shifted to the new origin at the point H and K. So, the new origin is ordered pair HK and the initial origin or old origin is ordered pair 0, 0. Now, let xy be the coordinates of the point P referred to the coordinate axis OX or Y, that is, with respect to the old origin we have the point PXY, and P dash X dash Y, P of X dash Y dash is equal to is the new coordinates of the same point P with respect to the new origin HK. So we have x is equal to, x is the x coordinate of the point with respect to the old origin. So x is equal to this point OL. OL can be written as ON plus NL, and ON is nothing but H and NL is x, and NL is x dash, that is, it can be equal to this distance also, x dash. So, h plus x dash. Similarly, y can be written, y is the vertical distance which is equal to OM, and OM can be written as OT plus TM, and TM can also be O dash M dash. O dash m dash is nothing but y dash. So ot plus O dash m dash will be k plus y dash. So the new origin, therefore capital X is equal to x dash plus h and y is equal to y dash plus k are the equations or formulae for shift of origin. From this, any two values given, that is if x and x dash given, you can find h, and if x dash and h given, you can find x, where x is the x coordinate of the old origin, old point with respect to the old origin, and y is the y coordinate of the point with respect to the old origin. Note that the new coordinates can also be given by the ordered pair xy or ordered pair uv in the place of x dash y dash. Now we will solve the sums related to the locus and shift of origin. Exercise 5.1, question number 2 we will do first because it is similar to question number 1. A is the point ordered pair -5, 2 and B is the point ordered pair 4, 1. Find the equation of the locus of point P which is equidistant from A and B. Let us take P of ordered pair xy be any point on the required locus satisfying the condition. So P is given that P is equidistant from A and B. Then we can write PA is equal to PB. So squaring on both sides, we will get PA the whole square is equal to PB the whole square, that is x plus y the whole square plus y minus 2, that is PA is the distance between P and A. We have P is x and y P x plus y the whole square plus y minus 2 the whole square. That is how we will calculate the distance between the distance between 2 points, that is y difference between the y coordinates, that is x minus 5, that will become x plus 5 the whole square, and y minus 2, that is difference between the x coordinates and y coordinates, which is equal to PB the whole square, P and B, that is x minus 4 the whole square and plus y minus 1 the whole square. We are actually squaring to avoid that or remove the square root in the distance formula. Now we will expand these terms in both the sides. So x plus 5 the whole square is x square plus 10x plus 25. Y minus 2 the whole square is y square minus 4y plus 4. Right hand side x square minus 8x plus 16 plus y square minus 2y plus 1. Now we simplify. X square and y square will get cancelled from both the sides, and then 10x minus 4y plus 29. 25 plus 4 is 29 minus 8x minus 2y plus 17. So collect all the x terms and y terms together and constants together. So here we will get 10x and plus 8x. 18x minus 4y plus 2y is minus 2y plus 29 minus 17 is 12. So the required equation of the locus is 18x minus 2y plus 12 is equal to 0. Question number 4. If A and B if A is the ordered pair 4, 1 and B is ordered pair 5, 4, then find the equation of the locus of point P such that PA square is equal to 3 into PB square. Now P of xy be any point on the required locus. So also given that A is the ordered pair 4, 1 and B is ordered pair 5, 4. Also the condition given is PA the whole square is equal to 3 into PB the whole square. PA means distance between P and A, and which is given by x minus 4 the whole square plus y minus 1 the whole square. Now we are using square to remove the square root in the distance formula. Now right hand side will become 3 into PB square. So we don't want this square root here. So x minus 5 the whole square plus y minus 4 the whole square. Expand both sides and take all the terms, cancel all the terms, similar terms on both sides, same term on both sides. Here x square minus 8x plus y square minus 2y plus 17 is equal to 3x square minus 30x plus 75 plus 3y square minus 24y plus 48. After taking the common terms or similar terms together or like terms together, we will get the equation 2x square plus 2y square minus 22x minus 22y plus 106 is equal to 0. Therefore, 2 is common in all the terms, so taken out and cancelled from both the sides. So, x square plus 2y square minus, x square plus y square minus 11x minus 11y plus 53 is equal to 0. Therefore, the required equation of log is x square plus y square minus 11x minus 11y plus 53 is equal to 0. Question number 6. A is the point ordered pair 1, 6 and B is the point ordered pair 3, 5. Find the equation of the locus of point P such that segment AB subtends right triangle at P. Or we can say angle APB is equal to 90 degree. So we will draw the diagram with the required conditions. We know AB subtends, and subtending means the joining the points A and B at point P. Then we will get a right triangle at P. And let us consider the point P as ordered pair XY, and A and B, the coordinates are given. Now, since segment AB subtends an angle or right angle at P, we know APB, angle APB is 90 degree and the triangle APB is a right angled triangle. So, we can use the Pythagoras theorem to form the equation. Pythagoras theorem says AP square plus PB square or BP square is equal to the hypotenuse square, that is AB square. And we will find the distances and squaring them. AP is the distance between A and P. A and P, that is x minus 1 or 1 minus x also you can write, because it is whole square. There is no change in the value. So x minus 1 the whole square plus y minus 6 the whole square, and since we are squaring, so the square root will get cancelled, plus PB square is the distance between P and B, that is x minus 3 the whole square plus y minus 5 the whole square. And the right hand side AB, that is distance between A and B. So 1 minus 3 the whole square, or you can write 3 minus 1 the whole square also. And 1 minus 3 whole square plus 6 minus 5 the whole square. Now we will expand each term because they all are whole square form. So we will expand it. So, and after simplification we will get 2x square plus 2y square minus 8x minus 22y plus 66 is equal to 0. 2 is common in all the terms, so taken out and cancelled. So x square plus y square minus 4x minus 11y plus 33 is equal to 0. Therefore, the required equation of locus is x square plus y square minus 4x minus 11y plus 33 is equal to 0. Now the remaining sums we will solve in the next video. Thank you.